Hi, friends. One second. Are we live? Uh, are we live, guys? There's something wrong. First of all, can you confirm if I'm live? If I'm live, can you hear me? Okay, fair enough. So there's something wrong with the counter here, and I can't see it. But hi, guys. First of all, good evening. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope all of you would have made a lot of money today. We did this YouTube live yesterday at this time, and we said that the data is indicating that perhaps the market is sensing something big, and that's what happened today. I think in the morning we spoke about two or three things. We spoke about the financials rallying. We spoke about the bank Nifty rallying. We spoke about Bajaj Finance rallying. We spoke about HDFC Limited rallying, and we spoke about the market making one more attempt towards 90-50 purely from the risk reward point of view, and that's what you had. So now you know what the issue is. All boils down to risk reward. Tomorrow morning, everyone will be positive. This morning, people said, I don't know, I mean, this, that, blah, blah. See, the point is, it's about risk reward, and you have to respect the risk reward. The risk reward this morning was well in your favor to go out and try a long trade. You had to put a 50-point stop loss, and you had, blue sky territory of about, 200, 250 points. That has happened. Now, keep in mind tomorrow's expiry. It will have its own factors. The point I made in the morning as well. Normally, Wednesday is the trend day, and once you have Wednesday as a trend day, Thursday at times is just about consolidating those gains, and smart money, gets in and starts to write options and eat option premium. So that may happen tomorrow, is my sense. So I think purely from the risk reward point of view, perhaps tomorrow may not be the best time to take any kind of long positions. I mean, it may work. Like I'm not saying that you go out and short the market. That's not what I'm saying. And I mean, if you intend to buy, by all means, do that with your proper risk management and stop losses in place. But all I'm saying is that purely from the risk to reward point of view, perhaps tomorrow may not be as good a trade as today was. Today was just a no-brainer. I like no-brainer kind of days. I like days when the market is starting flat or is starting negative. The SGX Nifty is up 100 points, Dow is up 400 points. FIs are bought. All of this has happened. Then what is the point? What is the point of analysis? And what is the point of you know saying that okay, you should try a buy trade? So that's the whole point. So as I said, tomorrow I think I am not as confident about market tomorrow as I was today. It may run up. That's a different thing, completely different thing. Let's look at what the global markets are doing. Global markets are having a scorching rally. STX Nifty is flat. Nothing unexpected around that because you had a big rally. But the US market is having a decent run right now. The Dow is up about I think 300 points. Yeah, 343 points and counting as we speak. So the global cues look extremely strong. Now, as far as Bajaj Finance is concerned, the one reason why I believe Bajaj Finance will rally today is because of all things. You have to give one thing to Bajaj Finance's management is that the management is as transparent as they come. I mean, I would go on to the extent of saying that they are perhaps even more transparent than in the HDFC bank management. And that's considered the gold standard of corporate governance, right? So in that sense, I'm fairly confident that if they sense things, they will tell you. That's why they told you already in April. They already warned you. And then you saw that decline. And I think this time their view was very clear. I mean, yes, they were circumspect, but their body language was better, and they've been saying that okay, things are beginning to look up. So I think I'll give a lot of credence to what they're saying, and you got to do that as well, and so that's the whole point. That you got to trust what the management of Bajaj Finance is saying, and that's why I thought it will have a rally. Now, has it bottomed out for sure? I don't know. I am not too sure. I think what we had was essentially a market positioning call. It's possible that it might make a move towards a 2400, 2500, just to take out the shorts, and then perhaps have one more round of decline. That is something which I cannot say, but you know purely for today, I think there was some short covering which was possible. Vodafone, a lot of people are taking a call on Vodafone. My belief is that that's a lottery trade. You want to take a lottery trade, up to you. But if you've been hearing my view has been very positive on Bharati and Reliance. Standard disclaimer, of course, Reliance owns the company that I work for, but you stick to number one and number two players. Vodafone Idea, yes. I mean, if everything goes right, it can go to 15. Yeah, it's okay, but it can go to zero as well. So I think that's not the risk that you have with Bharti and a Reliance. Trading pop, it's okay, and now it keeps getting into ban and keeps getting out of it. First of all, why is it in FNO for whose behest? I don't know all of this, so I think Vodafone I would be slightly cautious about. Yes, 90-50 is a hurdle on a closing basis. We've close above that, but look, these things you can't just take with a 1 day view, because if that was the view, then 2 days back the market had broken down and closed well below 90-50. So I think we are technically still in some bit of a range, and let's see how the market moves and whether the market is respecting that range or not. So that's the whole point. Bank Nifty view, I think the Bank Nifty is still weak. It's just that it's been oversold so much that it's seeing some kind of short covering. But do I see the risk of the Bank Nifty going back and testing its lows? I think those risks are really genuine, and I still believe that those risks are there. Don't I fear about the second wave of corona infection? I fear a lot about second wave of corona infection. In fact, forget second wave, we have still not gone past the first wave. We are still struggling to control the first wave in Maharashtra, in Gujarat, in a lot of parts of the country. I think we're still struggling. Our curve has not flattened at all. The only good thing is that our recovery rate is high, so that's why that's giving us some comfort. But let us see. Well, my view on Ultratech Cement is one of the best cement plays that you have. So that way, and the numbers look quite good. So the issue is, how soon will the construction activity restart in the country? I think that's going to be a big issue. But yeah, I mean, if you're betting on the India growth story, then you got to back on cement. I've had a slightly more positive view on Sheer Cement compared to Ultratech Cement, because Ultratech Cement has other issues, with its other promoter companies like Idea, etc. So that's why perhaps Sheer Cement is a better pure cement play than an Ultratech Cement. SBI, well, you know what? SBI is such a value trap right now. SBI, by the way, is now trading at its all-time low valuations, or at least for the 20 years that I've tracked the markets, nearly 20 years, it's the lowest valuation that the stock has ever commanded. So let's see. Housing finance, I think this rally is at risk because this is just a short covering rally. SpiceJet and Indigo, I think just because flights are resuming tomorrow morning, they'll all open up. But I won't be surprised if this rally in aviation is sold into, because it's, who's flying? Who's flying and who's making profit? I think let's not kid ourselves. It's going to be a tough business to operate for some time now. So that's why I think you better off not taking that view. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, CNBC can permit. I can come anytime, but you know what? Yes, the 3 p.m. move is happening at 1 4. Okay, so let's observe and see if that move happens tomorrow, and then we will see. Asian Paints, there was a lot of hearsay about that block deal. If real estate is bad, if autos are bad, then Asian Paint should be bad. But let's see. Jubilant Foodworks. I think my sense is Jubilant Foodworks has fallen a lot, and let's see tomorrow. Numbers are not that bad. So let's see how things move on Jubilant Foodworks. Manappuram or Muthoot. Well, Muthoot is a better play. It's a pure gold play, and has proven itself over the last uh, few years as a better play. So That's why I would go with the I would prefer a Muthoot. Reliance, I won't comment too much apart from saying that it's really getting a bit of a fang valuation. So that's how you approach things on Reliance. Uh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, if I'm cutting it a bit short today. Slightly tired. We will come back tomorrow. I'll try to keep it regular at 8:30 to 9. A couple of days has been very late, and then of course, we'll talk tomorrow. Of course, thanks a lot for tuning in.